So I'm gonna give you an update on the tuner brakes. We starting to ship today. We have, as you can see, we have a few already packaged, ready to go. We're gonna drop them off at the post office tomorrow. We dropped off another batch today, so they're coming. They're coming. You guys are probably gonna start getting the notifications that the brakes are coming. So again, thank you so much for your patience and your support. You guys have kind of seen what's been going on, everything I've been going through, trying to kind of get these things out, but they're finally starting to trickle out the door. I have others that need to be engraved. My engraver was supposed to be here the day before the ice storm or the snowstorm. It didn't make it, and now it's not here, but I need to pick it up tomorrow. So it's in Dallas. So I'm gonna have to drive all the way to Dallas because I cannot afford any more delays, as you guys already know. I'm done with delays as best as I can manage it. So I'm just gonna drive to Dallas and get it myself. And then I'm gonna engrave some more tuner brakes, and then we'll ship some more. So that's the plan, right? On another note, look at this. Power company. It's happening. This is where my transformer is going to be for my 3-phase. Right here. And then, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trench all the way. I'm gonna go around this transformer. We're actually gonna remove it. Okay, let me back up, give you a better picture of what's going on here. So I have a transformer right here. The new one's gonna go right there. That one requires a 12 by 12 concrete pad, all right, which would be about to here. Instead of just doing a 12 by 12 pad there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way to the building, and I'm going to come to here, and then I'm going to go all the way around, and then I'm probably going to shoot at an angle to the corner, something like that. Okay, not sure yet, but I'm just going to do the entire thing, because then it's just going to be weird having a pad here, and I mean that one's already leaning. So we're going to put that transformer on the new pad, which means that we're going to get everything ready, and then when everything's ready, we're going to disconnect this transformer, and then we're going to pour the concrete, and then for about a day, or well, at least 2 days, we're going to be out of power at our house. But you know, we're just gonna have to figure out how to handle that. I just can't pour, well I can, but I don't want to. I don't want to pour a slab and leave this thing the way it is, because like I said, it's already leaning. So may as well do it now, may as well do it right. So that's what we're gonna do. So that's coming. Also out here, I want to do a slab because I want to put my air compressor. It's probably gonna be right there. This window unit, if you know, summer's coming, more than likely we're gonna do, well, I'd like to do, we're gonna have to make do with that for now, but I'd like to do a mini split here, you know, AC. So, you know, having the slab there would be nice, so we can put the unit right there. But anyway, transformer's gonna be here. We're gonna trench around this one. So this one, if you see those poles right there, there's a big, you know, all my lines come to here, and then from here they go to the shop there. Okay, so I have a lot of power lines there. That's why I'm going around this way. There's nothing on this side, and then I'm gonna shoot right to that stake right over there, this one right here. All right, so the new pole is gonna be here. Gonna bring the power from there to here. Of course, they need to update or upgrade all those poles because they're gonna be 3-phase. So they're gonna have more wires on them. I think 2 more wires. And anyway, come to here. Then I'm gonna trench 5 feet deep minimum all the way over there. Then I put conduits in the ground, and once that's done, of course I need the pole to be in first before I trench. But anyway, once all that's done, we put all the pipes in the ground. The power company will come back and they will, you know, inspect everything, make sure I did it right. If they approve it, then I can cover it up, and that's done. And then whenever they bring their wires to the pole, then they'll simply just go underground and they'll do all the wiring. In the meantime, I'm gonna start working on my panels. We're gonna keep that panel, we're gonna leave that one. Of course, this one goes over to my breaker box in the house, but we're gonna do away with that. There's a pipe going underground. We're just gonna cut it off, and then we're gonna have another panel here. This is gonna be a 3-phase panel and another 3-phase panel. We're gonna have 3 panels total. We're gonna have a gutter under there, and that's how we're gonna connect all the wires. All right, that's what's happening now. What's the timeline? Well, it ain't gonna be quick. It wasn't gonna be quick to begin with, and after the snowstorm last week, the power company just super busy, so I expect more delays. That's the bad news. The good news is the machine is coming next week. My lathe is gonna be here next week, and I'm not gonna have power. Let me tell you what I'm gonna do about it. The machine people told me, well, if you don't have power, we can just push the delivery back. No. I don't wanna do that. I told them, bring the machine, keep the delivery on schedule, and I'll figure it out. Well, what I did is I'm going to rent a 3-phase generator. That's how I'm gonna run the machine. That way we can get it set up, we can get it going, and all that good stuff. So that's what I have to do. I don't know how long I'm gonna have to run on a generator. It's gonna be one of those things that I'm just gonna, it is what it is. I'm hoping the power company can get here as soon as possible, but in the meantime, I cannot wait any longer. I can't. You guys, you don't know how bad this kills me that I'm making you wait. And it just, to be honest with you, it makes me, I don't even know, it makes me happy to know that so many of you are supporting me, but at the same time, I feel bad because even though it's out of my control, part of me feels like you're not getting from me what you expected to get. And that pains me, to be honest with you. So, I've been literally doing as much as humanly possible to get this thing going as soon as possible. But, we had the ice storm, the laser got delayed. My electrician was supposed to start on this building a couple of weeks ago. He got pneumonia and he passed away. Rest in peace, Jerry. So, that happened. And I mean, there's just a lot of stuff that's been going on. And, so now, we're gonna get it figured out, okay? We're gonna get it figured out. But my goodness, it's just so many challenges. And I'll tell you guys more about what I've been going through because I need is probably not the right word, but I want you guys to really understand what it takes to do what I've been trying to do. This is way bigger, and people try to tell me this, but this is way more than I originally thought, okay? And I just want to share my experience in case somebody's out there thinking about doing the same thing. At least you'll know what to expect, okay? If this helps kind of any of you figure out if you really want to do this, I'm hoping this series that I'm doing will help you. And don't worry, we're gonna get back to the shooting and the loading and all that good stuff. We're gonna get back to it, right? But in the meantime, I am 100% trying to get this thing going. And I mean, it's hurdle after hurdle, but hey, we're getting it done. And like I said, brakes started to ship today. So that makes me feel a little better, but we need to catch up. But anyway, enough of that. Let me give you an update on the shop. All right, so last time you guys saw the shop, we did the floors. Trust me, this was a very good decision to do the lighter floors. I'm so glad that I did. I went and picked up some toolboxes that we're going to need. I have some toolboxes, but I don't have enough. So I just went to Home Depot and I picked up some Husky toolboxes. I picked up that bigger one, then I picked up a smaller one. I'm just gonna put in front of the lathe, and whatever tools I'm gonna put in there. I have other cabinets that I'm gonna bring in here. I have 3 big Lista cabinets that I have in my other shop that I'm gonna bring. I wanted to use Lista on everything. You know, I thought, well, I have Lista cabinets now that I bought used, okay? So I'll just get, I'll just get Lista cabinets for the whole shop. Oh my God! If you don't know, if you don't know what a Lista cabinet is, go look them up. They are super awesome quality, but they are also very expensive. So anyway, when I saw the price on the Listas, I'm like, nope, can't do that. Maybe later, but so anyway, I picked up some Huskies. These are really good cabinets, don't get me wrong, or toolboxes. I keep saying cabinets, toolboxes. I mean, they're great. You know, they're great. They're gonna serve the purpose. But anyway, in my own little head, I thought, well, I'll just get some Listas for everything. Whew, they're very pricey. Also, you will notice we put plywood on that wall. Why did we do that? Well, that's the first wall we're gonna start building out. And all we did is take some hat channel. You'll see it up there. If you don't know what hat channel is, look it up. It's, you put that right up against the purlins, you screw it down, and then you can screw your plywood right onto the hat channel. That's what it's for. So anyway, we put some hat channel on there, and then we put 3/4 inch plywood. And the purpose for that is, we're gonna take that cabinet, and we're gonna put it right here. Right here. By the way, we also have the alarm system installed, so we've been getting some stuff done around here. But anyway, the cabinet's gonna start here and go over there. I think it's a 5-foot cabinet. It's gonna go 5 feet. Then we're gonna have a shelf right here. We're just gonna make it out of plywood. Probably put some epoxy or something on it, maybe just seal it, whatever. Put a plywood on here. We might get fancy and do butcher block, but not right away, at some point. Right now, we're just trying to get this thing going. Toolbox, shelf, and under the shelf, we're gonna have a dishwasher. Yes, a dishwasher. Why a dishwasher? Well, that's how we're gonna clean the brakes. We figured, because you know, they're gonna come off the lathe pretty clean, but they're going to have, you know, coolant and stuff on there, right? After the lathe, they're gonna go to the engraver. After they're engraved, they need to get cleaned up. Well, dishwasher. So, shelf, we're gonna have a dishwasher. Probably next to the dishwasher, probably a dehydrator to dry the brakes. I was thinking oven, but a dehydrator might be the better answer. Again, we're trying to make this as easy as possible. So, dishwasher, dehydrator, and of course on top of that, we're gonna have the engraver. Okay, so recap. Lathe's gonna be there, gonna get the brakes. They're gonna come over here, where that big toolbox is gonna be, and that's where we're gonna do all the inspection. We're gonna make sure all the threads are properly done, the you know, the correct size. We're gonna gauge everything. Everything looks good. They move down the line, and they go to the engraver. Once they're at the engraver, they go to the dishwasher. You know, after the dishwasher, dehydrator. After the dehydrator, we're gonna have another toolbox over here, one of those Lista cabinets, and that's where we're gonna keep the inventory, okay? You're gonna go to there. The rest of that cabinet is gonna be packing supplies to ship, like this big drawer up here. The idea is, I've been doing a lot of research on lean manufacturing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look it up. It's some really good stuff, right? So you're going to be able to open this drawer right here, and you're going to be able to, if you need to ship anything, it's gonna be right here. We're gonna have the envelopes, we're gonna have, you know, we're gonna have some tuners, some brakes, some of whatever we make. We're gonna have just a handful, 5 or whatever, 5 or 10, right? Just so that if you need to ship something, you come here, you grab one of each, whatever, and it's done. We're also gonna print instructions on how we ship, what needs to go into that, you know, shipping package, because now we're gonna have to do warning labels. We're gonna have to do, we made some stickers. But anyway, all that stuff is gonna be here so that you can ship right away. Maybe scissors, maybe a Sharpie, whatever. It's gonna be here. And down here, we're gonna have more inventory. Not a whole lot. The majority of it is gonna be there, but this toolbox is gonna be that you can ship. If you're gonna ship something, you come here, it's all gonna be here. Again, not huge quantities, but just enough to get you going, But if you need more, then you're gonna be able to go back to the other toolbox or that cabinet toolbox. So that one is gonna stock this one, and from here, they ship. That's the plan. And now you know. Speaking of shipping, and speaking of delays, December 31st, 2020, I ordered these packing, they're slip-on, I'm gonna call it a cube, right? They're very popular. Anytime you order a tool, it's this plastic cube that slides over the other. And anyway, that was perfect for the tuner brakes. So I ordered some of those. They sent us like 40 of them, and the rest of them were supposed to be here last week, believe it or not. Well, they didn't show up. They're supposed to be here last Wednesday, then last Thursday. Long story short, we have not received them yet. So what we're doing right now, the first few of you that will receive the tuner brakes, they're just gonna come in a little baggie with a warning label and some stickers. Again, can't afford any more delays, so we're like, well, let's just get them going. Let's get them sent out. But at some point, they're gonna look a little better. The packaging is gonna be better, but I mean, just delay after delay. Oh, driving me crazy, to be honest with you. But anyway, that's what's going on. Tuner brakes are going out. Finally, they're starting to go out. Like I said, I'm going to go get my engraver tomorrow. And hopefully after that, wow, the white balance. Anyway, after that, hopefully things are gonna finally start looking a little better for us on production, especially after the machine's here. So stay tuned, because the machine's coming. So there's a lot more work to do around here. Oh, the tooling is on the way for the machine. Oh my God, I have a story to tell you about that. Oh my God. But that's gonna take up an entire episode. But tooling is, oh my God, that was an adventure in itself. But anyway, that's all I got for today on today's update. And again, thank you so much for your support and your patience. I know a lot of you have been very patient with me, and I really, really, truly appreciate it, because I haven't been able to sleep very well in the last month or so. I'm literally sleeping 2 to 3 hours a night. But, that's neither here nor there. That's what it takes. And I'm happy to do it for you guys. Again, thank you, and keep them centered. We'll see you next time.